Hello, we're Fred and Cindy England from Penn England LLC. We're located in Williamsburg, Pennsylvania in Blair County. We're just glad to be talking to you and letting you see a little bit of how things work on our farm. We got married in 1970, so we've been married for almost 55 years now.
Well, one thing, like we were born right near each other, both from fairly large families, both dairy farms. She has multi-generations on both sides of her lineage that were dairy farmers. And on my side, it goes way back also. I've always known her, so I figured she knew how to milk cows, I'm gonna marry her.
Well, we had 3 children, 2 boys and a girl, and they were very involved in milking as they grew up. 2 of them aren't involved in the farm now, but our daughter's still involved and does most of the financial work. But all our kids were involved and worked on a regular basis. Went out to the barn before they went to school, that type of thing.
Same way with the nephews and nieces. In fact, that's one of the reasons they're here.
Hi, I'm Tracy McMonagle. We're here at Penn England Farm, Williamsburg, Pennsylvania. Fred England and Cindy England are my aunt and uncle. I'm one of the partners. My main role on the farm is taking care of calves. I grew up on this farm. Dean and I got married in 1996. He works here too.
I do have 4 children, so currently we have 3 generations working on the farm with the 4th coming.
When a calf's born here, they get their navel dipped with iodine, and then they get colostrum. They get like 4 quarts. Colostrum is the mother's first milk, and it's very important because the calves don't really have much immunity. We give them vaccines to help like kickstart their health and build their immunity. The calves are in individual pens. They're there for like 2 months. When they're weaned, we pull those dividers out, and then they're in groups of 3, and so they get used to being like with other calves until they're moved into a bigger pen. And they're fed milk replacer like twice a day. It's a 24/20 milk replacer. They're fed like 3 quarts in the morning and 3 quarts in the afternoon. They always have fresh water. And they also get like a grain. It's like 18% like pellets. Calf care is important to me because that's our future. You want to see them grow up and be in a herd.
So I'm Dan McMonagle here at Penn England Farms. So we built a new barn in the past year, and we started in November milking in it. Built this barn for cow comfort with manure solids as a bedding source, so we're recycling our manure solids. So at the current moment, we're about 1,400 cows on this facility. The new barn holds 1,000 of them. So in our new barn, we do have automated fans on thermostats set up at different levels, so more kick on as it heats up. We have curtains. They open and close with the weather. In the wintertime, they shut down, and the barn is insulated also in the ceiling, so it helps keep the barn warmer for the cows. But otherwise, in the summer, the curtains are wide open most of the time. Feed's delivered here to the milk cows once a day, pushed up every hour or 2. So the TMR that we fix is a total mixed ration, which is a balanced diet for the cattle. And it's specific for the groups that are in the pens. Clean up feed daily so that the fresh feed is delivered every day to the cows. The cows have orange tags. That's a select detect system which monitors feed intakes, heat cycles, so that the herds people can work with them and identify that. If there's a cow getting sick, it kind of shows that because their intakes will drop. Related to humans would be like a fitness tracker that you're wearing on your wrist. So currently we're milking 3 times a day. We're averaging about 90 pounds a cow. 90 pounds of milk is about 11 gallons per cow per day. So on average, a cow is milked in about 5.5 to 6 minutes. Going to the parlor is only there about 50 minutes each time it takes them to milk. So here at Penn England, we farm about 3,500 acres. All the feed that we do grow is utilized on the dairy for cows, either as a forage or there can be grain from the corn. I want to be involved in calving corner because a lot of people feel milk, beef, chicken, pork show up at Walmart just miraculously, and it doesn't. It's a lot of hard work by people in the background that never get noticed or seen.
I know my great-grandparents were farmers, my grandparents were farmers, my dad, my mom. It goes way back.
As long as there's dirt.
That's going to be up to the next generations, because I tell the guys, Mom and Paul are going to be riding off in the sunset someday. Or I don't do near nothing like I used to do here. In fact, the guys fired me. They sometimes don't want me around. But I always pull out a pen and said, I still got this.